Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make something soft, budget-friendly, easy, and healthy flatbread. Here we only need 1 cup of all-purpose flour or about 130 grams. Crack a small egg into a bowl, but I'm going to only use the egg white. Slightly beat it for evenly mix. Let's start our mixing. Just put in all the purpose flour into a mixing bowl, half a teaspoon of salt, and some water. In here I'm using about a quarter cups of water. Combine them well using a whisk or a fork. You can adjust the water to the correct consistency of the batter. Scoop 3 tablespoons of egg white into the batter. Try to adjust it to the correct consistency. We don't want our batter too runny. Half a tablespoon of cooking oil. Here I'm using sunflower seeds oil. You may use any oil you have. This is the consistency, so it is not too runny or too thick. And today I'm going to make a rectangle flatbread and a round or circle flatbread. After spraying or applying the oil on the surface of the pan, we can scoop a small scoop or a medium scoop of batter into the pan. This is actually a non-stick pan for making omelette. I'd like to see how it turns out. So try not to make too thick of the flatbread so it is easily to cook them evenly inside and outside. We can use chopsticks to lift the edges to have a look at the bottom. If it is already dry, we can flip it. Let it cook 4 to 5 minutes per side. If you are using flame stove, it is around medium-low heat. I experienced that using this non-stick omelette pan is not very good, so later I will change to the normal non-stick pan. And I'm going to make the batter with some sesame seeds. So I want my flatbread to have some roasted sesame seeds in them. Please use a pan with a lid. I find that it is better to have a lid on the pan because it will speed up the process of cooking, and also it will save our time, and the flatbread got some small steam inside, so it is better to cook the batter or the flour inside the flatbread. So I experienced that using a pan with a lid, I save a lot of time. This way, I only need 2 to 3 minutes to cook per side of the flatbread. If you see that the flatbread is not brown enough, you want them to have a more dry surface or more brown, you can adjust it by flipping them again. Let them stay inside the pan for about 20 or 30 seconds more. You know, friends, I'm motivated to make this flatbread because lately I like to eat flatbread with salad, or I will wrap them with my favorite vegetables. And when I go to the supermarket, I bought the flatbread, one pack of flatbread is only 4 pieces inside, and it costs almost 3 euros. I find that it is quite expensive because the flatbread is not very big. It is only around 9 centimeter in diameter. And for this last piece, I put some onion leaves so that it has a vegetable flavor, a slightly mild vegetable flavor. So friends, I'm very excited to make this flatbread after 2 to 3 times trial and errors. Then I find it that I can make it myself. It is cheaper and healthier, right? No need baking soda, no need yeast. I also never use the butter. I only use a little uh, sunflower seeds oil. If you have avocado oil, it is even better. Here they are, fluffy, soft flatbread, cheap, easy, and not complicated, right? If you want to make more, you can multiply the amount respectively. They are soft. Yeah, it is. I find that it is a little dry, but it doesn't matter because I want to eat them with the curry sauce. I want to cook curry, thick curry. So if you want it to be more softer or tender or more moisture, you can adjust the egg white and the water, or you can maybe put more oil inside in the batter. Or if you are not a vegetarian or a vegan, you can use some butter. Just look at the texture, soft inside and slightly crisp on the surface. And guys, what I love about this flatbread is how versatile they are. You can enjoy them warm straight from the pan or serve them with your favorite sides. They taste amazing with a bowl of thick curry sauce, or maybe with a cream cheese or Greek yogurt or sour cream, or even with a mild mustard mixed with mayonnaise. Or you want to make it or use it as your wraps, you can do it too. So it is so versatile. Thanks for watching, friends. I hope you enjoyed today's cooking. I'll see you again. Bye.